shocking revelation about Baba Ijesa's CCTV video and Baba Ijesa's arrest as Princess, the comedian, finally reveals that the girl he was arrested for harassing is her daughter. Now, everybody knows Princess, the comedian, and everybody knows Baba Ijesa and his case with the Panti police station concerning him harassing a girl for over 7 years, since she was 7 up until she was 14 years old. And people have been coming and saying different things, but the most important thing has been, who is this girl, who is her mother, and what is the relationship Baba Ijesa has with the girl's family for him to have access to this girl for over 7 years. Now, Princess Comedienne has come out to answer all of our questions as she revealed in a live video on Instagram. I'm going to share the video with you. I'm going to have the opportunity to actually watch the video and see everything for yourself. But the long and short of the whole story here is that Baba Ijesa met this girl when she was age 7 indeed, and he met her in her mother's house, that is Princess's house. The thing is, Princess and Baba Ijesa were always close because Baba Ijesa used to have problem in his life and he will come to Princess who will help her out, according to what Princess said. Now, one day Baba Ijesa came. This is story time. Baba Ijesa came to the house. Princess said she had to see someone downstairs. Her sister came and she wanted to escort her sister downstairs to lock the gate. Before she came back, Baba Ijesa already did whatever he wanted to do. She did not have any idea. Everybody just noticed that the girl became a shadow of herself, started to fail in school. People were telling her to pray and to read the scriptures and to beat the girl. And she was doing all of those things. But they noticed that this girl, whenever it comes to men issues, she was always very scared. She would not relate with her brothers. She would go and be sitting on boys' laps everywhere. They did not know what was happening. But Princess said she just knew that there was something more to this story. That's how it continued for 7 years. But that after that time, Baba Ijesa never came to her house, because even prior to that time he came, he does not come to her house. She does not let people come into her personal space. But because she was not going out, Baba Ijesa was in desperate need of help. How would you come to the house of your benefactor and decide that you want to have your way with her child who is 7 years old? The heart of man is indeed wicked. So she brought him to the house, and he never came to her house again for the next 7 years. So the story that he continually did it for 7 years is not true. She has come out to debunk that one. That is not true. But that it happened again 7 years later. Because 7 years later, this girl's life did not change. What happened 7 years ago continued to haunt her. And whenever she sees Baba Ijesa on her TV screen in any movie, she was always uncomfortable. That it now took the action of one of her sisters to press this girl before she revealed what Baba Ijesa did to her. And because of his position in the society, nobody can come out to say anything without evidence, because even with evidence, people are still saying it's not true. They want to see the camera, they want to see the video. How do you want to see the video of someone else molesting a child? Why? Are you an enabler? Are you a pedophile too? Anyways, she now contracted CCTV company. They installed camera in all over her house. She now invited Baba Ijesa back to her house 7 years later. Now the girl is 14. You understand? So she said every other person should leave the house. It was just herself, the girl, and the men from the CCTV company. Now, Baba Ijesa was uncomfortable when he saw the girl. But she just told him that as she was going downstairs with these men, that she will be back, shortly. She left Baba Ijesa. Baba Ijesa now went into all the rooms to ensure that there was nobody at home indeed. When he was sure, he now came back to meet the girl. Meanwhile, we were watching all of these things on their phone because, there was camera in the house. This story is sweet. Now, when Baba Ijesa started to touch the girl stood up. She wanted to go to the kitchen. But Princess knew that there was no camera in the kitchen. And if he should follow the girl to the kitchen, whatever would happen there was going to stay in the kitchen, because nobody would know what happened. Meanwhile, Baba Ijesa threatened the girl 7 years ago not to tell anybody what happened to her. So if she had told somebody, said he would kill her if she tells anybody. Who knows what he will tell the girl if he goes to the kitchen and has his way with her and successfully does it outside of the camera's view. So she said her body could not take it anymore, so she entered into the house and confronted Baba Ijesa he did not have a choice. He knows he's been caught. He started to apologize. She said they contacted police station, and armed officers came, policemen came. They took him away. They took him to the Panti police station. And that was when the story broke out that Baba Ijesa has been arrested though, for harassing a girl. And there's a CCTV video that is serving as evidence. Now, the thing is, of course, there's investigation, because for him to do it to one girl and to know to threaten her and to know that 7 years later to still be uncomfortable and yet still want to have his way with a girl, it means he has done it somewhere else or to someone else. So now that is the call that Princess Comedienne is saying. Don't let what has happened to her daughter just happen to her daughter alone. You know what I'm saying? If it has happened to you as a child, if it has happened to your child, if it has happened to your friend, to your cousin, whoever, if it's any celebrity, if it's Baba Ijesa himself, if it's any other of these celebrities that we call celebrities that have done it to anybody you know, come outside, come and say the story. Don't be afraid, because now that one has been caught, it is easier for any other person to come out to say something, so that every other person will know that this is not right. They should not be doing something like this to young children anymore. Hopefully, this will serve as a warning. But that's what she's calling people for, so they will have enough evidences to build a case against him, because it's not going to be one person. So don't be afraid. That's what she said. She said go to the Panti police station, ask for an OC gender, tell him why you are there, or send her a DM if you don't want to go physically, if you're still worried. Send her a DM. She will take your case up for you. And of course, so many female celebrities, activists are all over saying they are very much interested in this Baba Ijesa's case, because he's a well-known figure. If a well-known figure is taken and is properly punished for whatever thing he has done, maybe common men too, we think, because you don't even have people that will want to come and support you. If they catch you, of course, you know that is the end of the story for you. Let them punish a celebrity. Let us see them punish somebody that we know. Anyways, I'm going to pause this video here and let you watch Princess's video and the summary of her whole story.
Some years ago, I had challenges with my marriage and I lost a baby. So, some parents in my area, out of compassion, allowed their children to stay with me so that I will not feel lonely. You know, there were 6 of them, 3 boys and 3 girls. Now, Baba Ijesa had challenges and he came to me for help. So he came that day, he needed more help and I was not going out. So I asked the children, because 3 of them are boys. There's a place down my street where they play. Then the 2 small ones wanted to follow them. So my auntie had come to visit me and he was there. He was there. So when she was leaving, I had to go downstairs to lock the gate after her. I didn't know what happened in the space of 3 to 4 minutes. But the following week, the school called me that I should come and see my children. What happened? They said the girl sat on the brother's leg and was maybe doing her waist somehow. They called me. They called the parents of the children as well. The parents of the children are strict born again Christians. Me, I don't allow them watch cartoon safe. The cartoon that they watch, I must watch it with them. But the parents said that maybe it's spiritual. So we started praying. So he warned her not to tell anybody. I think he came back the next day to be sure if she told anybody. Said that he bought fruits and she should follow him to carry the fruits in the car for everybody. When she got down, he used his key again and to defile her again. After that day that he came, he didn't come to my house again. But anytime he needed help, he will call me. So when I saw the news, people are saying that he has been, molesting her for 7 years. They were saying so many things. Why? Then the child started failing in school. I will pay for private lesson, everything. And when I told my family, they told me we should pray. Maybe it's spiritual. But I kept on saying that something is wrong. This child has changed. Then my family said that don't I have faith? We should be fasting. Even the parents were fasting and praying. All the children are grown now and they are in boarding house. My friend now talked to the child again that what is going on. She now told us what happened. I was shocked. And I said, okay, let me call Baba Ijesa. I now remembered what my friend had told me. And my sister, they told me that we should be careful. People we want to support Baba Ijesa and say that they want to set him up if we don't have evidence. I called CCTV company to come. They came. They set camera. We asked everybody in the house to go out and stay in anybody's house. That she was afraid. We said she should calm down because she did not see him again. Since that 7 years, she didn't see him until she saw him in a movie that we did together with one mama like that 2 years ago. She saw me in that movie and him. She started doing some, even her brothers, they're asking her what happened. She couldn't say it until she told us. So they now put the CCTV. He came in. As he came in, he saw that there was nobody at home. I told him that I want to see those people. He asked me, who are these people? I said, they are DSTV people. I want to see them off. That when I go now, I will stay long. He should relax. He said, okay. I dropped my phone. I said, my phone is here. Then I went out. We locked the door. 2 seconds, he stood up. Begin to check my whole house. He checked every room to make sure none of the children are sleeping. Kema wo bí èèyàn ṣe burú. Ó wo gbogbo inú ilé pé ó fẹ́ wá sure so that he will be sure that none of the children is inside sleeping. He checked the whole house for camera. He checked the whole house. Then he started. I can't even begin to relay the things that he did. Arami Uba, I was shaking because we're monitoring it on the phone. But at the point when she stood up to go to the kitchen, I will know that there is no camera in the kitchen. The people came in. They called police. Police came immediately. They picked him. I asked him, Larry, kí ni mo ṣe fún ẹ? Kí ni mo ṣe fún ẹ? Torí o mọ̀ pé mi ò bímọ àwọn ọmọ yìí. Ó dẹ̀ wá kó àwọn ọmọ yìí sí mi lọ́dọ̀ kí màmá máa ronú. Kò dẹ̀ ṣerú kó báyìí fún mi. Kí ni mo ṣe fún ẹ? He said it's the devil. That me, I'm his benefactor, but the devil he was just talking rubbish. So I asked him what happened 7 years ago. He told me he was just begging me. They took him away.
So that is the end of the story, and that is the end of this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And if you are one of those people that is still asking for a CCTV video, Ogbeni, go and check yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.